there are ways to make the mundane things, the day-to-day things that we have to do, much more interesting. And humor is one of those. Also just sort of challenging yourself to be just like uber present. Like, let's just see how engaged in this task I can get. And it's sort of like you self-challenge to like, let's just make this more interesting and get creative with yourself about how to do that. And mindfulness is one of the tools that we use pretty frequently to help with this, is just be very focused, very engaged in whatever it is that you're doing, or turn it into a meditation. You can change the way that you relate to just about anything. And so things that you would typically consider like mundane or routine or a chore, you're like, oh, I have to do that, I don't really want to do that. You know, you will feel more motivated to do those things, because those are little rewards. Those are little fun little tasks that you get to, and games you kind of get to play with yourself. You kind of gamify your life in a way that's, you know, like in a way that is very intentional and deliberate, so that you are better engaged and then better rewarded for the work. And I think that just plays into what you were just saying, that like the value of small goals and small wins cannot be overstated in terms of motivation and reward. So, you know, set the smallest goals. You know, you can, one of the things that we'll do is, you know, you make to-do lists, right? You just make to-do lists, and I like to make little boxes, and I'm one of those people, and I like to check those boxes after I've completed things off my list for the day or for the morning or for the task or whatever the case may be. And I will cheat. I'm going to cheat the heck out of that. I'm going to put stuff on that list that I've already done. And I'm going to check those boxes, mostly because it makes me feel good. And the feel good is the reward and the reinforcement that encourages the behavior. So it's like, you know that you've cheated, but you don't care. Like, your brain doesn't care. Your brain's still gonna, like, and Andrew can like correct me if I'm wrong about this, but this is what I tell people, that you will be rewarded for those things, even though you realize that you've already done them. And that increases the motivation to keep going and to do the next thing on the list and do the next thing on the list. So like, fuel yourself by treating yourself and giving yourself credit. We don't give ourselves enough credit. We're only ever thinking about the things we haven't done, or the things we haven't done well, or the things we haven't done well enough. And that's a mindset trap that you don't want to be in.